You ladies are good to go.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I forgot it's been
We're filming these
I don't know,
right next to
7
each
minutes.
other.
I don't know.
7 minutes. But it's
Welcome
okay.
back.
She's pretty, so it's okay. Do you remember that day when we talked about that?
What?
Oh, wait.
Oh, pretty privilege.
First, we
did
want
talk
to
about that.
say thank you for coming
Yes.
back. We appreciate it because I promise you're going to enjoy it and you're going to laugh.
We're gonna
like
have
we
some
said.
fun. We're gonna have some.
Okay, so back to this pretty privilege.
It's a thing.
I just had this happen to me. I swear.
Tell me.
So, okay, you know, Fridays, I'm off on Fridays.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I sell cars. We talked about that earlier. And I work till 8 o'clock, till 6 o'clock. So by the time you get home, you do your nightly routine. You cook dinner, if you cook. I'm getting better. I'm definitely better now, probably because I have a husband. I have to cook. But
As when I was just upstairs, he was starting to cook.
oh, he was cooking.
What she's talking him. He was washing the chicken. I'm joking.
I'm working
She's
on
really,
it.
She is doing good.
I
She
got it
actually
better.
makes a mean roast, a Mississippi
Oh,
roast.
the Mississippi roast it is so good.
She's good.
If you guys want the recipe, just comment, send us a message, or you could look it up too. Mississippi roast, it's so easy. Even people like me got it.
It's a dump roast.
It's not really like people like me.
It's a dump roast.
You
it's
get
a dump
to
meal.
have a real meal though. Like
I don't
you
cook that
have
as much as you think I do.
yeah, but you do cook, and it's like all homemade.
It is. When I
Susie
cook,
homemaker
it's from
over here.
scratch,
It's like
and it's-
she
yes.
gets her gloves on, she gets her hairnet
Can't
out.
touch meat without gloves. It's disgusting.
The hairnet. Me, I'm like,
Gross.
just
Ugh.
get it out.
Grosses
I mix
me
the
out.
utensils.
Nope.
She hates it.
Nope. One utensil for everything.
No, that just dirties too many dishes.
I don't care.
Like, then you gotta clean all that shit.
That's what a dishwasher's for.
I know.
You can't. Certain things can't touch certain things. And then if you touch the gloves, the meat with gloves, then you have to take those gloves off to use your seasonings.
Wait, does Ahmad bring these gloves home from work?
Hell yeah. I go through them so much. He's always bringing me gloves because I need them. I will go through probably
What would you
6
do
or
if you
7
didn't
pairs.
have them? Would you just order out?
No, I bought gloves before his job even. I've always
Did your
had
mom
gloves.
use gloves?
No, she still doesn't. She'll be all up and I can't.
It's like you're kneading bread.
And then I have to like, even if I touch any food or whatever with my nails and then I'm scrubbing, if you eat at my house, at least you know it's clean, good food.
Usually if we eat, like if we do a house night, like date night, house night, she's definitely cooking. Because she doesn't trust me.
I don't trust
Not that she doesn't trust the cooking. Like, it's going to taste good. I promise. But the
But
way
you
it
might
was
get
prepared-
salmonella or something. I don't know.
I mean, nobody's got it yet.
They
Andrew's
are all
30.
okay. I don't know. Well,
Andrew's
yeah,
30.
Andrew's
Annika's
fine.
20. Eloy's 10. Like, we're good. Everything's fine. We figured it out. We figured out how to use one utensil and make it work. So, AJ did not like this the other day. I came home and I was going to make nachos.
I'm not going to like it either. Oh, yeah.
I was going to make nachos. So I thought, you know what? I worked all day. I don't feel like cooking, but I'm hungry. So we're just going to make it easy. So I cooked the hamburger, chop it all up. It's fine. We're going to do bean and beef nachos. I added the beans to the beef. That would be a no-no for you. The two together. But I didn't want to dirty more dishes. It's so much work.
It's the same amount of work to put. It truly is. One pan into a dishwasher, or washing one or washing two is the same.
No.
Running one
It's like
load
us
of
being
dishwasher.
the same and the different.
No,
Like we're the same
no.
and different.
I love you so much, but that is not true. You can.
It's too. I don't. Like,
Okay, but if you're loading a dishwasher in, you get to load it to the full capacity of what a dishwasher can take.
You're right.
And that dishwasher
But I got
can
new
take,
pans. My mother-in-law bought me new pans.
But
for
we're then not
Christmas.
supposed to put pans in the dishwasher.
You're not supposed to put them in the dishwasher.
Also, yeah.
I was over it that day. I was done.
So beans and the meat it is. You guys just
And
picture
Thank you, Jesus.
browning meat with beans in it.
No, it was already brown because I didn't want
Okay.
it pink. I figured I'd cook the meat all the way through before I added it. Okay, this isn't that interesting. It's probably
Did
not.
you hear the snort?
But okay, so
Okay. So, anyways,
I forgot what we were
back
talking about.
to
What were we talking about?
let us know. Do you guys? Okay. Am I just crazy, or do you guys use gloves? Like, do people use gloves when they touch meats? And then what do you do after you're mixing meatloaf and your hands are in the meat with gloves on? Then
You
have
turn
to
the
take
water
them
on and
off
pump out the soap and scrub them.
with the gloves on?
No gloves.
No, but I mean, like, when you have gloves on and then take them off.
I feel like that's
then
like,
do you get the seasoning? Like, I have to take them off like 4, 5, 6 times.
yeah, that's too much work.
I'm okay with it.
I got a shortcut. I'm the shortcutter.
Sure.
Because being like, I feel like I leave for work and then you go to work. I answer questions all day long. I figure things out all day long. So when I come home, I just want it as simple as it possibly can be.
I get that. I mean, I have those days.
So somebody might get salmonella one day. I mean, I'm sorry. I tried.
Lord knows
hard.
it's not going to be me because
It's
you won't
not
catch
gonna
me
be you.
eating here. Like, thanks, I'm full. I already ate.
Can I have some chips?
Wait, we're ordering pizza at your house tonight? Cool. Let's just order pizza. Don't stress yourself out. Please, I know you worked all day.
Wait, but what about the pizza? Sorry, that didn't come out. What about the pizza people? How do you know they might have went and wiped their ass?
It's kind of one of those
What if
things
they wiped their ass
when
before
you
they
get-
made the pizza?
When you get takeout or you go to a
They
restaurant,
probably wiped their ass too.
it's pull and pray, really. It really is. It's eat
So,
and pray. It's the same concept
eat
as
and
pull and
pray.
pray. You have to
Pull
eat
and pray.
Yes, it's the same concept. You pull and pray, you eat and pray. So I
Only
usually
pull and pray when you're married, though. Don't pull and pray when you're not.
We appreciate your coming to comfort us, but we're not Catholic.
Oh, dear. Well, then, I hope you enjoy your stay in hell.
You definitely need condoms. Condoms for non-married
But do
people. Yes.
I mean, that's for so many reasons.
Okay, wait.
Pull and pray.
Okay, this is what happened. So at 15, when I had my son,
Speaking of pull and pray,
we did not
they
pull
did
and pray.
not pull and pray. They
Maybe
did
this
not
is-
pull. They did not pray.
We did neither.
Nothing.
And we ended up with him, but it's worked. That's another story. We'll talk about that. I had to figure it out at 15 what I was going to do.
Figure it out at 15.
Oh, Lord help us. I'll never forget it. I rode our bikes because we couldn't even drive to the mall because I didn't want to take a pregnancy test at home. God forbid my mom find it at 15.
Oh my God.
So we rode our bikes to the mall, went to the mall bathroom, take the test, and I'll never forget. I walk out and I'm crying because I'm like, what do I do now? I had no clue what to do.
That's so scary.
It was so scary.
I can't
And I'm
even
like,
imagine.
okay, I need to hide from my mom. I just need to hide from her. I'm not going to tell her. I'm just not going to tell. Right? Everything will be okay. Not that I'm not going to get fatter. I'm not going to be miserable. I'm not going to look pregnant. I'm not going to act pregnant. Just going to figure it out. Well, in this case, my mom actually figured it out before I did. So she wasn't buying menstrual cycle. She was like, so what I would do was
So smart.
during the summer, I would sleep until she was leaving for work, and then I'd be in bed by the time she got home so I could avoid conversation at all costs. I did not want to talk. Well, finally, eventually, she said, we need to talk. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. That's when I started
knew
praying. I didn't pull and pray, but I started praying
She
then.
only prayed.
So, the next morning, she's like, I already know, which I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, what a relief that she's bringing this up to me. Like, it was summer, so that was good. So I wasn't in school. Like, I was entering my sophomore year. So she was like, you have 3 options. You can have an abortion. You can give the baby up for adoption, or you can keep the baby. But under no circumstances are you quitting school. Like, you will finish school. That's not an option. You and Eric talk about it and see what you guys want to do. And I'm like, okay, well, that didn't go as bad as I thought. So then I was like, okay, abortion, I knew I couldn't do that. Adoption, I was like, I mean, at 15, you have a million things going. I'm still a kid. I don't even know what I'm doing with I barely want to go to school. And then I'm going to
Let
have
alone
this
think about
kid
a
that I have to
kid.
take care of and
Right.
manage. And it's so rewarding, but so much work. And this is the times where I feel like I had to figure things out. My mom was a single mom. I was at home doing my thing, and then eventually I was like, we're gonna have the baby. We're not going to give him up for adoption. Like, we can do
And
this.
Eric was on board with everything.
His dad was on board. His dad was a really good dad, a good person. Thank God. You got to get yourself a good man, because picking your partner is so important. You pick the wrong one, it'll just screw up your whole life. Nobody's got time for that shit. We got enough shit going on.
Enough figuring
We
out.
don't need no men that aren't going to help, that aren't going to be a part, aren't going to be a good dad. Like, we need this. So we decided to do it together. We raise him, we do it together, and yeah, pretty much. I forget
30 years later.
how did we even end up? I forget where we even started talking about this. 30 years later, my son's 30
years
now.
later.
Finally, I feel like I did something right.
But you did. I mean, you did a lot right. I mean, I think so many girls, I mean, I know you think that this is, oh, you were 15, so this is crazy and this is whatever, but this is a lot of people. This is a lot of girls. And you're lucky that you had a mother that, understood.
A good support system.
Some others might not. So, and it's okay. It happens.
It
and
happens.
It's okay.
And you know what? When I would
But
feel
you figured
judged,
it out. Like,
I did figure
I'm
it
sure
out.
you felt judged. I'm sure you felt.
But you know what? Those same
different.
people that were judging me, those same people were also having sex.
Yeah.
So when I would think about it, and I feel like this is where God started to bless me at a young age. Like, even though I was doing things that weren't very Christian-like, I still feel like I was so blessed because I was able to see the difference on the people that were judging. And I would respond back to that. Like, oh, you're laughing at me, you're making fun of me, but yet the same thing could happen to you.
Yeah, I mean, it could really essentially.
And how many
happen to
people have you
anybody.
had sex with? So you could literally have 3 children by now. You could have had
Right.
on both
I
sides,
think
male
it's
or female.
definitely a different time. I'm thinking 30 years ago versus today also is very different.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I still would suggest being maybe out of high school.
Just out of high school.
Maybe not entering your sophomore year. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it definitely, I just want the best for my kids, like any mom. What do you want for your kids? You want your kids to be better than you. You want them to be happy, good humans. You want them to do great things. And when you're a kid and you're raising a kid, you're figuring it out together.
Like and subscribe to our channel, to our social media platforms. I promise it's gonna be great, and you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna be encouraged, and you're gonna be loving us.